Hey, morning folks. Well, it's plastering time. We're going to have a go at that sitting room wall, get it finished off so we can paint it, finish it, get a carpet in, because I know some of you have said get a room done and then it feels so much better. That's what we're going to try and do. It's taken me a while to get to that point, but that's what we're going to do. So we're getting the final wall prepped. Morning, Matthew.
Big ol'. Morning.
Yeah, we might put a vent brick in there, might see what there is. So we've got a cable to fit in and get fixed down the side. We've got a few bits to strip off and stuff, but we need to get this section done, and then this room is kind of done. Fit the skirting boards, paint it. Yeah, I think, all right, there's always someone that points out the obvious, isn't there? It looks awful, but I think it's pretty good. And I think what it is the glue from the old polystyrene tiles. So I think it might be a scrape job. We've got to scrape it, whether we skim it or not, we've got to scrape it. So I think when we scrape it, I think it'll look all right, and I think we can just paint it.
I think it's worth skimming. I think, we're only going to get one shot at doing this, really. I can lay on a bit now. So I can help.
Yeah.
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 I'll just do a corner and you can do the rest of it.
Okay, the job suddenly got a lot bigger. Let's tidy up, get everything out, and let's get going. We've been to there, getting some more gear, bit of stuff. Do it's kind of lunchtime already and I'm hungry, and there's one of those classic catering vans for burgers, hot dogs and all the rest of it. It is a monumental effort of willpower to not go and scoff one. Yeah. We'll find out later if I manage to resist. I'm back, and Matthew's doing some stuff in there, doing a bit of bonding, filling in holes, all the rest of it. I resisted the food, and now I'm thinking I might walk to the fish and chip shop and get a bag of chips. Might just do that. Well, I couldn't resist. So we got a few chips. Hey, you gotta live a bit, haven't you? Dream lunch. Alright, so I'm finishing up here. Matthew has been an absolute superstar here today. Mixing up, having a go, putting it on, you know, and if you remember last time when I did some plastering, there were some comments, and you had to step back and think, you know who you are. And you said, hold on, what about the poor decorator who has to follow on from a plasterer who's beautifully polished the plaster? The poor painter and decorator has to come in and get it all ready so that the paint will stick. Well, I've taken it all on board, and what I am doing is I am double polishing. Yay, you decorators out there, because it ain't gonna be me. We know who it is here on the Dream House. She can have fun and games doing that. Yeah, you know what I mean? So there you go. But it was a great point. It was a great point about the fact that, you know, how do you get paint to key in to plaster that is super polished? Hey, super polished. Well, the answer is, it's quite simple. You water down your first bit of paint solution and stick it on and let that get absorbed. It'll grip, it really will. Don't think it's all gonna peel off like a bit of cling film from something. But for all you painters and decorators out there who come in, who sort out the problems because plasterers have made it too hard for painters and decorators, you can say thank you in the comments for giving you the extra work and earning a bit more money. Polish! Beautiful, hey? Oh yes. And we've got a new sprayer. Matthew likes this toy.
Yep.
But we've just got this bit to do here in the corner, and on here, this was the last bit that I put the second skim on. So just getting a nice, sharp, polished finish. Just for you. Step back and think. You know I love you. Oh, that is so polished, you're going to need Gorilla Glue to get your paint to stick on that. Beautiful. Right, that'll do. We've done some good stuff here. I think we're at the point really where the sitting room now is ready for skirting board, me connecting up the sockets. No, you don't mention the ceiling.
I'm just going to show the ceiling off.
No, we're not mentioning the ceiling. So there we are. Matthew's done a fantastic job, and we've managed to do kind of the insets on here, and the sort of two-side reveals, or whatever they're called, plus the main chimney breast. So, fantastic. This is all plastered apart from the ceiling, which Matthew is obsessed with doing. I want him to scrape it clean, and then we can get a better judgment as to what we do. But this is great because we can put skirting boards in, we can do the sockets, and we can have a think about the ceiling. That's for another day, but I think you'll agree we are getting somewhere, and the escape to the dream house plan is on. Come on!